Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to talk today about the way that I have been cleansing my face for over a year now, and that is by using raw honey. I know it sounds weird, right, if you've never heard of this before, but the honey cleanse method is very popular, and I'm going to tell you why. It started about a year and a half ago when I had a severe allergic reaction that left my skin so inflamed and so sensitive and constantly burning that I literally couldn't put anything on it. I had to stop using everything that I was using before. And I went to the internet to try and find something that I could put on my skin that would soothe it and hopefully calm it down, and that's when I came across honey. Raw honey is a natural antibacterial. So it kills those germs on the skin that can cause acne. It's a natural humectant, so it provides moisture back into the skin. It's a natural antifungal and a natural anti-inflammatory, so that it can calm and soothe inflamed and red and irritated and really angry skin. And that's what it did for me initially. It calmed everything down. And it left my skin feeling very, very soft and hydrated. Honey removes surface dirt and impurities, but it doesn't take off makeup. So I use something else to take my makeup off in the evenings when I wear it, but in the mornings I always use honey to cleanse my face. In the interest of full disclosure, I am appearing in this video without foundation, without concealer, blush, or powder. This is bare skin. The only thing I'm wearing is my eyebrows, some mascara, and lipstick, because I wanted to give you a chance to see the quality of my skin. So here it is. Raw honey is good for all skin types, whether your skin is dry, sensitive, oily, or acne prone. It normalizes the skin. In fact, I thought my whole life that I had, if you had asked me, I would tell you that I had combination skin. I had an oily T-zone here, I was prone to blackheads, and my cheeks, especially in the wintertime, would tend to get dry. And so I used products on my skin that were designed for combination skin. The problem is that the products that I was using, even though they were very good products, they were stripping my skin, particularly the cleanser. And as a result, my skin was overproducing oil. And once I switched, that calmed down. And what I realize now is that my skin was never oily or combo. It has always been dry and sensitive, and that's what it is. And that's what I realized once I stopped using those other products. Now, my skin, after a year of using honey, it's pretty much normal. No oily areas, no particularly dry areas. I do get the occasional hormonal breakout on my chin, which, by the way, I'm turning 60 this year and I still get hormonal breakouts. What is that? Anyway, when I feel like one of those cystic acne type bumps, I can feel that inflammation happening under the skin, I'll go ahead and put honey on it and leave it sit for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour. I've even slept with it on, and I don't know if it just calms everything down. The breakout never comes to the surface. It doesn't reach the surface of my skin, and within a couple of days it's just gone away, like it never ever happened. Honey, in fact, you can use it as a mask like that. You can put it on and leave it on for 5-10 minutes and then wash it off, and you still get those same benefits. You can buy raw honey in this more solid form, which is what I have here, and you can see when I take the lid off, it's solid. Nothing really comes out, right? And this is what most people get when they get raw honey. However, because my skin was so sensitive, I started out using this creamy variety of raw, which is creamy, a little creamier. It's more runny, and it has less of the sugar granules. so it's not quite as irritating to really stressed out skin. So this creamy raw is what I use, and it's worked really well for me. But like I said, the more solid raw is very, very popular. Also, there's a third type of honey called Manuka honey, which is found, it's native to New Zealand. And this type of honey has a larger amount of those antibacterial properties that I was talking about before. It has more of that activity than any other kind of honey you can buy, so it's very, very popular with people who are really battling cystic acne. I hear wonderful reports about how Manuka honey has worked for them. So I want to read you a little bit about the properties found in raw honey. And by the way, these properties are only in raw honey, not the pasteurized honey that you often see everywhere in your grocery stores. Once honey has been heated through the pasteurization process, it loses a lot of the enzymes and the properties and the vitamins that I'm going to tell you about right now. But as long as you're getting raw honey, it has 27 minerals and 22 amino acids. It also has 5,000 live enzymes. So a teaspoon on toast is really all that's needed to boost your digestive system. Raw honey has also been used in wound healing for centuries as a natural antiseptic, as well as barrier protection from dirt. Local honey also offers you protection against seasonal allergy symptoms because it helps your immune system adjust to the pollen that's in your area and to not react to it by building up your immunity to that kind of pollen. And lastly, well, not lastly, but almost lastly, did you know that the beautiful Cleopatra bathed in milk and honey? Milk has natural exfoliants called lactic acid, and honey has those moisturizing humectants that I was talking about before. In fact, if you're the type of person that likes to do masks, get yourself some clay powder. This is from Now Solutions. It's their Moroccan red clay powder, and it's what they recommend for people with sensitive skin. Get yourself some of this and mix it with a little milk and honey. Put that on your face and leave it on for 20 minutes while it hardens, and now you are really doing something to improve the quality of your skin. You're not only sucking out all those impurities, but you're providing exfoliation and moisturization too. And this mask costs you pennies to use, which is a lot cheaper than that $35 mask that you know you wanted to buy at Sephora, which now you don't have to because thanks to me. So the last thing I want to show you now is how I use honey in the morning, because I know if you've never done this before, it might seem a little weird to be putting something sticky like that on your skin, but let me show you how I do it. So here's how I use it. I get a little water and I dampen my skin. I pull out that's way too much. Just a little bit of the honey, and once it makes contact with the water, as you can see, it just liquefies, and you can feel those you can feel those granules, those sugar granules, giving you a light exfoliation. And this feels very like it's dissolving. No, that's not a good word. This feels like it feels a little bit like oil on the skin, but it's not oily at all. Okay, so once I've rubbed that in a little bit, I then rinse my hand. But not my hand, what am I saying? I rinse my face, dry, and there you go. Now get a good look at that, because it's not sticky. See there, not sticky at all, but it's very, looks very moist, right? It's not dry, it's just normal. And then you can go ahead and continue with whatever you put on your skin, that's part of your skincare routine. Knowing that your skin is soft, hydrated, and clean, and not stripped. Alright, All right, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Try some honey and let me know if it works for you. All right, I'll see you next time, and in the meantime, have a great day and a great week. Thanks a lot. Bye now.